So there was a chap asking for feedback on his website, so we thought we'd just jump in and do a quick video because often that's easier. But before we look at his website, I want to show you the differences between their website and between our website, let's say. So this is their website, starts with an About Us page. The text is quite small. Obviously this is a big screen anyway, but the text is quite small, the picture's too small, the layout's all over the place. It has got some really good stuff, like it's got 35 years in business and finance, but it's hidden down at the bottom somewhere, which is not good. Let's compare that with our website. So our website's got movement, it's got money back guarantee, initial strategy session. It tells you what it does almost instantly: get more traffic to your website, raise a digital profile, acquire more customers, and sell stuff. Plus, it's colourful, so it stands out. It's got some logos which gives you some additional brand oomph. It's got some numbers on there. It's got lots of different things that we do. It talks about why our clients keep using us. It's got a free download. It's got latest information, latest news. It's got our reviews. It's got a list of companies that we've worked for. It's got a list of testimonials. Then it goes into more detail. Now let's look at theirs again. You see the difference between the two? Like, I'm not saying that you need to have this hero image or video in the background. I'm not saying necessarily that you need that, but you got to say what it does almost instantly. You know, when someone lands on a website, they want to know, am I in the right place? Can you help me? Do I trust you? So if you look at my website, am I in the right place? 100% money back guarantee, more website traffic. So it's obvious what we do, right? When you scroll down, you realise that we do more other things like website design and that kind of thing. And the menus up at the top here, it's got all the information as to what we do: website design, Facebook ads, content creation. So it's fairly obvious. And also when you scroll down, we could probably make this a bit more obvious as to the 4 things that we do, which we'll probably do. But then when we go to theirs, it's like, I'm not quite sure what you do, really. So startup funding, if I'm a startup, so startup business advice and funding, okay, maybe I'm going to click on that. So then when I click on that, the amount of information here is tiny. Now, they're authorised and regulated by the FCA. It's one of the first things I see, in fact. It's got an authorisation number, it's registered. So they've spent the time getting that, but haven't spent the time actually creating content on the page. And you need to have a lot of content on the page. And then also, it should be broken up with either bullet points or headlines. So if we go back to ours, headline, bullet point. Headline, and these are kind of contextual bullet points, aren't they, effectively? So you want to be able to give much more information than you're currently doing. So funding startups is always problematic. You can download our free business funding guide. Like, that's brilliant, but I didn't even see that to begin with. So that should be like it is on my website here. Download our free Facebook ads guide. It should be in a little box. It's got a front cover of what the actual thing looks like, so you know that that's a guide and that's the thing that you're going to download. Whereas on this one, it's very difficult to actually see, and also there's no opt-in, so you need an opt-in on that. I'm just checking, because if I open that, it'll take me straight to the guide. And then this guide needs more images. It's just a whole bunch of text. For those people who love text, they're going to love it, but there's not a lot of those people. So our startup loan provider is Transmit Startup. So what you're doing there is you're just actually driving traffic away from your website. There is a reference on here, by the way, which I noticed, which I'm assuming is an affiliate thing, so that's pretty good. So at least then you'll get some stuff on there. But really what you want to do, I believe what you want to be doing, and we go back to mine, book a 15-minute strategy call. And again, it's everywhere you see. It's on the menu, free strategy session. You want to get people on the phone, because when you get people on the phone, you can diagnose exactly what is it that this person needs. How can I help them? How can I service this person the most so that they get the most benefit? And so really that should be, the question is, what do you want the person to do? Like, you've got a contact page here, but it just says contact. Everybody has a contact page, and it's literally just standard stuff, It's got the address, it's got a phone number, it's got an email me. It's nothing solid enough to actually generate some leads to get onto a call to then start diagnosing people. and ask them a little bit more about the business. And so, what are your funding problems? What are you wanting to fund for? What is it that you're looking to acquire funding for? So I just think that it needs a lot more text, it needs a lot more images. The about us, no one cares about you. This, you might want to call it something else. It's fine to have an about us page, but that would be towards the end of the menu. I would move the logo down to the bottom left and the menu up to the right, which will push up this header, which is huge, by the way. It doesn't need to be as big. Like on mine, it's much smaller, despite all the, we've got quite a lot of menu items on there. So I hope that's useful. I hope that's useful for Mark, and I hope that's also useful for other people watching this. Just final points on this. This is clearly a WordPress website, and this just looks like a blog post, because usually on WordPress, let me show you mine. I go to latest content. On mine, on the right hand side, let's do this one. On mine, on the right hand side, you've got these options here. Now I put mine in boxes, and I also put latest content and so on under there. But this is usually what we're selling, right? So these are the ideal things that we really want to sell: web design, full marketing team, Facebook ads. Now actually, it could probably do with this book 15-minute strategy session. That needs a button in there, probably just below that one as well. But on this website, it's not really got much in there that's going to help. No calls to actions. Like, what do you want the person to do? What's the very first thing? And really, that's what the website should be designed around, is just generating leads where you can get on the phone, diagnose what they want, and you're going to close so much more business doing it that way. All right, hope that's useful. Speak soon.